So tell us about your new exciting work that you're just thrilled about and you want to get on board with. You want other people to get on board with.
Well, it's if you go to the website fundanything.com/American Made. What we're doing is we're going to crowdfunding to gather money to produce a new TV show called John Ratzenberger's American Made. And we're going to highlight the things made in this country, because most people don't realize that the real strength of America is manufacturing.
Yeah.
That's manufacturing is to America what spinach is to Popeye. Without manufacturing, it's over. It's done again. You know, I know everybody thinks that actors are the most important thing, but contrary to that opinion, manufacturing is most important. And the other thing is that we're running out of people that know how to make things. The average age of someone who knows how to actually make something in manufacturing is 58 years old.
Wow.
Once they retire, you better learn how to use tools.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to sail a boat, build a house. You know, it's just I'd be able to do all these things.
Yeah.
And consequently, I did. You know, by the time I was 25, I could build a house and everything in it.
Wow.
And I always just, because I was affected by those kind of stories, but that's the America I grew up in.
Yeah, that's what your show is pretty much all about.
Yeah, it's skills.
And then moving into more, you know, animated voices now, how has that like transition been? I know you do a lot of stuff, but one of the things that you do is Pixar, and
I've been working with Pixar now about 18 years.
yeah.
Yeah, so that just came out of Cheers. It was simply a phone call.
Yeah.
They said, "Hey, you want to do the voice of our piggy bank?" And I said, "Sure." And I've worked with them every film since.
Now, Toy Story was their first kind of huge success. Why do you think that all these movies have been so successful for Pixar? And in such a short amount of time, they've done very well.
I don't think it's, to the people who work at Pixar, it's no secret. To the people on the outside, it seems like it's a magic or a miracle. But it's not really a secret. It's what used to be standard, in that the standard itself is very high. The bar is very high.
Right.
And that starts with John Lasseter and Ed Catmull. And the people, they surround themselves with Darla Anderson and Andrew Stanton and Pete Docter and Lee Unkrich. But the standard is extremely high. And they could have sat back on the laurels any time in the last 16 years.
Yeah.
And said, "Oh, well, let's not work as hard." But they work as hard on the film they're doing now as they did on Toy Story 1. You guys provide such a great service too.
Thank you.
With all your guides and which shows to see and not to see, and and someone, because I've done a few Christian movies, and someone said, "Well, aren't you?" It was something stupid like, "Aren't you worried about your career doing Christian movies?" I said, at one time, all movies were Christian movies.
Yeah.
When you think of it, because you had a defining element of this is good, this is evil. And, the two collided, and good usually won out.
Yeah.
But since the 60s, 1960s, it's become confused. The person's doing evil things, but are we supposed to, like The Godfather? These are evil people.
Yeah.
But the movie made you think, oh, poor guy. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
These are bad people. So that confusion has come in, and people don't know where to turn now. But so luckily you're here to help us out in that regard.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.